we've done one of these Hawaii Tennis Pro talks, and I want to discuss a couple issues or a couple things that we've been experiencing. Our next big tournament will be in about 2 weeks. It mirrors Wimbledon at the club, and the issue we always have is heat, because it's going to be July, and in July the heat is tremendous, and I think this is a problem for a lot of people. So we'll talk about heat training, we'll talk about isometric exercises and diet, and we'll talk about the impact of conditioning. And the first thing on heat training, I've done research on it, I've read things about it, and it boils down to one simple thing. 2 weeks out from the tournament, you need to go out twice a week and play during that time and get used to the heat. You can make it simple, play for an hour, drink like water extensively, like a liter of water. The books I've read about heat training talk about drinking more and more water and exposing yourself to heat. But normally what happens is, being a weekend warrior or office worker, what happens is we are in office all the time. I'm in air conditioning perpetually. I go home, I turn the air conditioning on. It's very hot in Southeast Asia. So basically what happens is, you take a situation where I'm always cool and you place me into a hot situation, and it becomes a very tough situation to play under. And the biggest issue I have is I'm good for about 45 minutes, about 7 games. And then my core temperature rises to a point where there's nothing I can do. I cannot perform anymore, and it's gotten so bad that I've actually tossed the ball and missed the ball when I serve. And so what you need to do, Howard, I don't know if it's ever cold in Cleveland or hot in Cleveland for that matter, what you need to do is get in the habit of drinking like 2 liters of water a day, 8 glasses or more, almost half a gallon of water a day, and it's good for your body. Flushes out all the bad things in your body. Go out and play 1 hour at lunch if you can get yourself out there. You gotta get out there twice a week, go play at the hottest time of the day and just get used to it. Go for an hour. And then when you're playing your matches, eat a banana, drink water, and have like Gatorade or a carbohydrate drink in it, like an electrolyte drink. I like to drink Diet Coke also, and that creates a problem, because too much Diet Coke will cause issues when you're playing. Too much Diet Coke will affect your core temperature, so I have to be very careful when it's really hot. And then the other issue is I have to play 2 matches a day, and so before the second match I have to make sure I eat another banana, I down like a liter of water, I drink a Gatorade, and I just chill. I go inside the air conditioning room and I just wait for my next match. And that's the best you can do for heat conditioning. There's really not much more you can do than that. On a secondary issue, isometrics, and this is core exercises. Push-ups and sit-ups, back stretches are very much a fundamental need. Weightlifting is the best situation, but if you lift too much and you get too big, it's very difficult to play tennis. And so what I try to do, I have a shoulder workout for my serve, which is simple military press, front lift, side lift, and I do legs. That's my tennis workout. And then I'll cardio. But at home, I'll try to do push-ups, I do close grip, and I do wide grip, and then I do sit-ups and leg raises, and I alternate between the two, and I try to go to exhaustion for that. So normally that workout takes about half an hour, and I just stretch between sets, work on my hamstrings, my calves, etc. The last thing is diet and conditioning. I try to minimize what I eat. I try to eat big breakfasts, small lunches, and really small dinners. I try not to eat after 6, which is very difficult. I try to lower my consumption of alcohol. And for conditioning, I just try to do Stairmaster. I think if you Stairmaster 20 minutes max, I don't think you should go beyond that. Anything beyond that is useless. I find that when I push an hour or more, all it is I get exhausted. It doesn't aid my recovery. 20 minutes is optimal. Keeps me fresh for my workout, keeps me fresh for doing other things. The biggest key is going to be that when you're playing, you're comfortable, and you gotta put the court time in. So what have we talked about? We talked about heat conditioning, talked about using isometrics, we talked about diet, and also cardio conditioning. I got 2 weeks before a tournament. We'll see how the results pan out, and we'll see what impact this has on my game. So hopefully this little conversation helped you. It's been a while since Hawaii Tennis Pro talks to you, and we'll try to do this more often. If you have any requests for any kind of video or any kind of information, please feel free to